4 powerful recipes to boost immunity, relieve you from constipation, cleanse your colon, detoxify your system, and makes you live a healthier, longer life. If you are new, thanks for joining. And to my old golden members, I love you so much. So for my ingredients, I'm using pineapple, cucumber, ginger, lemons and lime, and apples. This is basically what I'm using. I have washed them thoroughly and I'm about to throw them into the blender and then crush it. This is very simple to make, so this shouldn't stress you. I then added my cucumber and then also added my pineapples. I love the pineapples because it doesn't make the smoothie too bitter. Added my apple and then proceeded to add my water. The lime and the lemon will be added later. For the water, I use pure water. In Ghana, we drink pure water. So I don't know if you don't know what pure water is. Sorry, this is what we drink in Ghana. And that's what is called distilled water for us. So I added my distilled water, the quantity that I need. And the water is key. So I kept adding, even after blending, I added more to enable me turn it into a juice form. So I crushed it. My blender isn't the most powerful blender out there. So I managed to crush it to the smoothest it can make. So after it blended, I added the rest of the pineapple because my blender was too full and added more water to enable it blend very well. You can equally drink this juice without straining, but my colander has big holes, so I decided to strain. Drinking it with a lot of pulp in is very difficult, guys. I don't know for you guys, but it's too difficult. I then proceeded to add my squeezed lemon and limes together. So this is how we look if you want to drink it without straining. And I don't know how you're going to drink this unless maybe your blender is so powerful and you added more water. That's fine for me. It's perfect. You can equally drink this or you can take it like a smoothie, which is good. But I proceeded to strain it. As you can see, I'm straining it and I really strain it thoroughly. And for the chaff of this, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to store it in the freezer and use it for my sorrel drink. So this is my strained drink. It's very rough. It's not smooth. The colander has big holes, so most of the pulp went through the colander. And drinking this even was difficult, but I had to because it's really important to cleanse your system. For my ingredients, I'm going to use pineapple, cinnamon, lemon, ginger, turkey berries, and almighty cloves. I used a lot of cloves because clove has a lot of benefit. I prepped my ingredients and I proceeded to blend them. In the blender, I combined the turkey berries, pineapple, and ginger, and that is what I'm going to blend. I blend it in batches because the blender cannot take a lot. I used pure water in blending the ingredients. After blending, I pour it in my sieve so that I can separate the chaff from the juices. The blending process wasn't done very well, so I added the chaff to the next batch and gave it another blend so that it can smoothen, because we want to extract all the goodness from the ingredient. Whilst I'm working on the last batch, I placed my cloves and cinnamon on fire. I added a little bit of ginger and also I added water. I put it on fire for it to boil for a while. While the syrup is cooling, I squeeze my lemon juice into my drink. I squeeze it through the strainer so that the seeds can be in the strainer so that it doesn't enter into the drink. Adding lemon juice to the drink really helps boost immunity and also makes it more flavorful. For the turkey berries to absorb into the bloodstream, we need the help of vitamin C, and the pineapple and the lemon juice does the job very well. I've combined my syrup to my drink, and this is the quantity I had. For this particular drink, we don't consume it chilled. I preserve it in a plastic rubber, which is our popular penyin de penyin rubber, the one we use in selling ice block in Ghana. With the help of my funnel and the rubber, I scoop it into my rubber and then tie it. The preservation method, I preserve it in the freezer. Every morning, I take one, open it up and put it in a saucepan, heat it up so that I can drink. It doesn't necessarily need to become very hot. Immediately it is warm, I turn off the heat and then pour it in my glass and drink it. I drink it first thing in the morning before any other thing. It helps you go to the washroom if you suffer from constipation, and it gives you more blood. For demonstration purposes, I took one and then poured it into my saucepan. That's the following morning. So it warmed up a little bit. It wasn't too hot. And then I poured it into my coffee mug and drank. This is so refreshing and very, very delicious. There is no sugar, but it tastes awesome. Don't forget to incorporate this in your diet and you wouldn't regret it. Hit the like button to support your girl, share to friends and family, comment down below and subscribe for more. Remember not to depend on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord, for He is going to show you which path to take.